like Meatloaf Bailey. What a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea and I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant Barley. What a load of bollocks.
Cucucucurea, se come una paella. Cucucucurea, se bebe una estrella. Jala, tiembla, que viene cucurea. Jala, tiembla, toma una galleta.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think you're taking this a bit to heart, honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting.
Okay.
So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want, do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
I work 20 hours per fucking day, and I don't accept that someone goes on Twitter with no face, with no name, just joking with myself and saying this kind of shit.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
This is not Chelsea! This is not Chelsea! This is not Chelsea!
So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well, winning life. First and foremost, guys, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't subscribed to Minerals FC, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And we got the notification bell, ding dong, let's have it right, all that, so you know when we go live, even though it doesn't matter, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Who cares, bruv? You know what I'm saying? And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership pinned at the top live chat and down below. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras in the chat, all the proper Chelsea supporting the Minerals FC and supporting the truth and the narrative, and no false narratives on the Minerals FC. We don't go with false narratives. We go with the truth, and we call out the brown envelopes. We call out the wrongings in the game. We call out the agenda merchants. That's what we do on this channel. And people don't like it, do they? In fact, nah, let's try and cancel Johnny fucking Minerals. I'll tell you this now, yeah? Everything. Trust me, yeah. All good things come to those who wait. All good things come to those who wait. Voila. Bellissimo. Salute to all you lot. Drinking your Lavazza Super Crema, because all these wrongings in the fan base, all these Clownlake sexuals, all these Enzo sexuals, all these Kerry Winstanley, Stuart Little sexuals, yeah, we're drinking your fucking tears. Let's have it right. We are indeed. So let's drink it all in, and salute to everyone. So make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash that like button, yeah? Big up to my guy, yeah, Cursor. Big up to my guy, Cursor, bruv, yeah? Can everybody stop getting shot? Can everybody just stop getting shot? How about can everybody just stop getting blocked? Big up to Bobby Fairview, Nick Smith, Stevie G, Miggy Droy Boy. Big up to everyone in the chat. And big up my geezer, Joey Hackney, bruv. Salute to you, my geezer. All the real ones know. All the real ones know the deal. Yeah? Enough said. Let's have it right. The real ones are here, bruv. And the real ones support the truth. So let's land the damn minerals tonight. So make sure you smash that like button. Because tonight, today's events are a disgrace. Yeah? It's bad enough, yeah, that they go and force out our Mason Mount. And you lot fed into that narrative. You pushed that player, our proper Chelsea player, out. You fed agenda. And now we got the same to Trevoh Chalobah, who's rotting with the under-21s, who's not allowed to go on tour at the USA, and now they're doing it to Conor Gallagher, which I told you, let's have it right. Who am I? I'm not an ITK. I'm just Johnny fucking Minerals, mate. Yeah? I've been saying this for God knows how long. And God sees everything. Yeah? God judges and sees everything. Let's have it right. So I'll say this. Yeah? It's no surprise to me that everyone feeding an agenda on Conor Gallagher, on Trevoh Chalobah, are the same culprits and agenda merchants that fed it on Mason Mount. But this one, you can fool us once. Well, not us. I'm talking about everyone else. They say, you can fool us once, but you're not going to fool me twice. Well, Conor Gallagher and Trevoh, that'll take it 3 times, wouldn't it? Or let's put them together as a double whammy. As a nice little Clownlake sandwich of, I would do anything for pound notes and experience. We ain't buying that. And I would do anything for pound notes and carbon. We don't value that. Because they don't value Cobham. They don't value proper Chelsea. They don't even value the supporters. They call us customers. They don't value Chelsea homegrown boys, talent, minerals. Trevoh won us what? Club World Cup. He's been with us. Super Cup. Played in the final. Got in basically half time. He's having stitches by his ball sack. Goes out second half. Plays extra time and steps up to take a penalty. What one of these fairies in the squad's doing that? Yeah. What about Conor Gallagher? From the age of 6 years old. Playing last season, he was better than Casado, mate. He was better than Lavia. Oh, Lavia didn't play, sorry. Didn't play the whole season because what? He's injured. And he's better than Enzo, you ucky sexual merchants. For this guy, bruv, he's an outright disgrace that you back this guy. And you know why you're backing him. Because you don't care about what's right and what's wrong. All you give a shit about is that's my star boy, you little princesses. Well, let's have it right. Conor landed more minerals than the entire £340 midfield. Yeah, if it wasn't for Cole Palmer, Conor Gallagher's player of the season. He's captained us enough times because our captains weren't fit. And he played the majority of the minutes. And he's gone to the Euros and played for England. And you lot are forcing an agenda on Conor Gallagher, just like Mason Mount. You deserve everything you get. Be very careful, like I always told you. Be very careful what you wish for, yeah? And they want to pin it on Enzo Mascara that it doesn't suit his style of play. So Conor, if he stays, he's going to have to rot on the bench and be in the squad. Even better still, they're going to do what the treatment that they're doing, the disgraceful treatment they're giving to Trevoh Chalobah, playing him with the under-21s. This guy's a more senior player than our entire backline. In fact, our backline's a shambles right now. And now they want to pin it on Enzo Mascara's style play. All right, let me rewind. When the mineral says selector, let me rewind it. Pornstein, Fabrizio, 20 hours a day merchant. Shall I rewind it for you, sons? You brown envelope kingpins. You said Ozyman deal not happening, mate. Injury record, too high wages, transfer fee too expensive, but the most key minerals landed, and this has come out their mouths, and I've got the receipts, Osimhen doesn't suit Enzo Mascara's style of play. So all the PR that was for Osimhen was to cover up Enzo going back with the team. That's the first thing. Today, they even put out Osimhen PR to manipulate the supporters into, I don't care about Conor Gallagher. Oh, Osimhen might happen. We've put a loan deal. We've proposed a loan deal. Mate, Napoli come out. They're going to wait till transfer deadline day and see what best offer they get. You're a long way from Starbucks, you PR, Happy Meal, minions. Every single one of you. You're deluded. And you're bought. The majority of them. Let's have it right. All these accounts, they're all agenda driven. They're there for the clicks. They're there for their own gain. They don't love the club. They don't call out the seriousness at this club. The fact that we've been gutted from top to bottom. That our club is a shadow of what? It's not even a shadow, bruv. It's invisible of what Roman built and left for us. They've stripped all the DNA. They've stripped all our assets. They've sold our Champions League winning team. They've spent over £1 billion. They're buying kids galore. Kindergarten FC, mate. Kindergarten FC. You love a Kindergarten FC. Yeah, bring them all in. Keep bringing the kids. Keep bringing. You see what I've got to deal with here? Do you understand what I've got to deal with here? Brown envelope matrix, mate. Live and kicking, bruv. Live and kicking from all directions. Yeah? But don't fuck with the Minerals FC. Don't go there. So as I was saying, the Cobham players, there's no academy no more at Chelsea. It's buy all the kids, all the kindergartens, all the unproven young kids and bring them to Chelsea and they will promise them first team football. They will promise them the dream because they come from whatever background, privilege, you know, they might come from the slums, poverty, and they just want to make it as a footballer. And then these clowns come with a contract, the Meatloaf Bowley, yeah, we'll give you the 50 grand a week. And they look at it and go, I've hit the golden ticket. I'm done. I'm taking it. I'm signing for Chelsea. Yeah. That's what Cobham is now. Do you know why? How do you think all these young Cobham players right now are looking at the Mason Mount saga, the Mason Mount fraudulent forcing out an agenda? That one in particular, everyone in the academy looked up to Mason Mount. Everyone wanted to be that player to get through the ranks. Now, what we got now, all we've got is all these young kids seeing Mount gone like that, knowing what's going on behind the scenes, seeing Trevoh Chalobah kicked in the under 21s, 23s, whatever it is, a disgrace. And Conor Gallagher now being told you're going to be a squad player. They even said he will train out. He won't be in the squad at all. And that's the truth. They're going to rot him out of the squad completely because they want the pound note. They're forcing him out. Because why? Conor's in the strength. He's got the power to say, see you later, mate. I don't need to sign. I'm not going to sign a 2-year +1 deal that you haven't even offered me. Let's have it right. Let's land the truth. Yeah. On the same wages as the top earners at Chelsea. Jog on, man. You're a long way from Starbucks if anyone believes that. Yeah. No chance. They didn't offer him shit. They want Atletico Madrid to buy him. They want the clubs that are interested in him, the Spursy, the Aston Villa, the Newcastles. But they're all waiting till he runs his contract down. Now he's scared about playing for England. I said that on my last night's stream. He wants to play for England, but we don't even know what the manager is at England. Think about your food and drink, Connor. Yeah, and that's domestic football. If it means you rot on the bench, you're doing all of us proper Chelsea proud. Everyone will be happy because it will expose the clowns for what they really are. And this is the golden ticket now. This is it. Look at Rio, the young kid, 14 years old, forced his way out and wouldn't sign a new contract with his clowns. And he went to Liverpool for less money because of the pathway, the way to evolve in football as a young player. There's no pathway at Chelsea. They separate Cobham. They don't respect Cobham. They never will. They never have. And they never will. They just want the pound notes and profit that they can get now to rectify all their mistakes and go out in the market and buy more dross, more inexperience. So cool. Go ahead. Go on, Clownlake, because you're on your last throw of the dice this season. There's no getting away with this one. No chance. You know what's great about this? I'll tell you this now, yeah? That melt on Sky Sports. What's his name? Davish, Darwin, whatever his name is. He come out. Do you know what the audacity and cheek he had to say? He said that Chelsea are doing Conor Gallagher a favour because he's not going to fit the style of football and he'll be on the bench or rotting in reserves. How is that doing Conor a favour? You're forcing him out. And you can't do that to Trev. You started doing it to Trev, and Trev's in the under-23s, rotting away, thankful to God that he can play any minutes he gets. And he'll wait for the right offer for him because he knows Chelsea's finished, bruv. This is not Chelsea. And Conor will go down that path. He'll have to go down that path. Otherwise, he's going to make a deal that he shouldn't be doing. He'll regret. And then they give the excuse they want to sell him to abroad instead of Premier League clubs. They don't care who they sell him to. Why don't you ask them? Where'd you sell Mason Mount at Manchester United? Where'd you sell Kai Havertz to Arsenal to strengthen them? Give them all Champions League, Club World Cup, Super Cup winning players, elite mentality at a young age that love Chelsea, and you forced them out for the pound note. You sold Havertz to buy Strasbourg, who want you out, you clowns. And now you're giving the old spiel that you won't sell Conor to a rival. Get out of here, get in the bin, get in the woods. A load of waffle, mate. Yeah? A load of waffle. Absolute disgrace, bruv. And I'm not having it. I'm not accepting it. None of us accept this. You know, Mount's enough. But to do this to Conor and Trev, who are worthy to play in our team, bruv, they are good enough. And they are the DNA of Chelsea Football Club from Don Roman era. And they want to strip everything out. You snakes that are running errands at Cobham. Kerry Winstanley, you snake. You're a disgrace, an embarrassment. You forced out our Mason Mount. You forced out all the elite players. You forced out our Emma Hayes. We got bin bags, lock, stock and bin bags at Chelsea Football Club, interrogating all the people, employees behind Cobham. No one wants to be there no more. It's a shambles. And you get Fabrizio Romano going, oh, Conor Gallagher, he's got till Sunday to decide on Atletico Madrid. There ain't no deal from Atletico Madrid on the table. There is no club-to-club deal because Atletico will not pay what the club, Clownlake, want. So how can there be a club-to-club agreement if Atletico ain't going to agree to the price that they want for Conor? And they're saying 33 million is waffle, bro. Listen to the fraudulent narratives put out by these brown envelopes. Pornstein's doing it. How's the pin? Oi, ask them. Ask these brown envelopes. Where's the pinned tweets for Osimhen, Pornstein and Fabrizio? Or did you change those sharpish? Doesn't suit the narrative now, does it? You want to take it off? I thought so. You inverted pin merchants. You inverted brown envelopes, mate. Yeah, inverted PR Happy Meals. No one's going to invert the Minerals FC, I'll tell you that now. Yeah. You know, the ones feeding the agenda, forcing Conor out, they got their favourites in the team and they got their specific agendas and they're going to stick with that. And that is the reason. That is the reason this club is in the absolute fucking gutter. The PR, the narratives from Clownlake, the club narrative, the journalists that these wrong-uns use have manipulated all the supporters and create a divide in the fan base. Divide and conquer tactic to cancel the true narrative and push out the false narratives. You lot should learn by now how the game works. But you clearly don't want to, because everyone wants to believe what they want to believe. They believe because it suits their agenda. And the ones that force agenda on Trev and force agenda on Gallagher and Mount and the players that they don't rate, don't care about, they will push the agenda fed by the usual brown envelopes, mate. Yeah. You know what, yeah? This fella. Before I do that, salute to our Chelsea old boys. Let's have it right. Smash those likes and subscribe up the Chelsea. We see things they'll never see. You know the deal. Big up to Conor Gallagher. Yeah. This fella. Let's have it right.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
It's ridiculous, Rory. Isn't it? It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that you're landing damn minerals on TalkSport consistently. It's ridiculous. You must be an agenda merchant. You must be. You're anti-Clownlake now. He's a Minerals FC ultra now. Because where does it originate from? Where does it come from, mate? Who speaks this tone, this language, bruv, of exposing these wrong and clowns at our football club? Clownlake out. Free ring circus. Get them out. We want our Chelsea back. He's landing it on TalkSport. Biggest platform. And you know what's even better? Bittersweet Symphony. Let's have it right. A bit of Richard Ashcroft bowling down in London. Yeah. Shoving anyone out the way. That's us, bruv. We don't give a shit. Yeah. We don't care, bruv. We land it wherever we go. Yeah. Let me say it for this. Yeah. All the callers that are calling in on TalkSport, Chelsea supporters, what are they saying? They're disgusted. The club's a shambles. These owners don't value Chelsea, value Cobham. They don't love Chelsea. They don't know football. They don't know the culture and the heritage of our club. They're forcing out a real player, a Chelsea boy, for money. They're there to flip players for profit. Look at Petrovic right now. Look at the Cobham boys they're flipping out. Lewis Hall, Ian Matson. Ian Matson's old man came out and said all they care about is money. For development, it's a shambles and crap at Chelsea. So his son's moving on. Lewis Hall knows the same. Everyone else is getting forced out, bruv, whether you like it or not. This is an assassination of proper Chelsea, Cobham, and the blue blood DNA of Chelsea Football Club. And everyone is sponsoring it, propping it, feeding into it. Because what? Oh, we're going to cook. Look at our team now. We got Enzo Ball. We got the horizontal verticals. Oh, you wrong-uns, bruv. Go and wank in a sock in your mum's basement. Or go better still, go and play Football Manager. Because that's what these clans are doing. They ain't doing it very well. And maybe going for some AI scouting, AI technology, data analysis. Ask the current human standing Stuart Little about that. Come on, let's have it right. What we doing here, bruv? What we doing here? What will it take for this fan base to wake up? What it is, this is taking it. Gallagher's taking the piss, forcing him out. But you know what? Conor's in the driving seat. These clowns are panicking. They're wetting themselves, mate, because they're desperate to get rid of him for pound notes to go and try and get that Samu Omodorian. Not Osimhen. Osimhen's camp don't even value or rate the project. We're not even Champions League. We don't even look like we're getting Champions League. But don't worry, all the toxic positivity merchants, all the ones pushing out the club narrative, you get what you deserve. And we will be here. We will be here. Let's have it right. Yeah? We'll be here all right, bruv. Yeah? When you going to wakey up? Hey? Because everyone's seeing it now. And I'm not talking about social media, mate. I'm talking about Chelsea supporters, mate. Chelsea supporters that go to the games. Do you know who the real voice for Chelsea is? The supporters there, home and away in Europe. Because they're there. The ones on Twitter dilute now. Wishy-washy, no backbone, agenda-driven, all want to be someone. And they're in it for themselves. They're not in it for the Chelsea. That's the difference. We love our club. And we'll do anything for our club. And we stand up for what's right on this channel. We are anti it all, bruv. Toxic positivity. Discrimination. False narratives. Brown envelope matrix. PR Happy Meals. We're against it all on here. We call it out 24/7. And you know it. You know it. So, the proper Chelsea's voice is the voice. At that ground, home and away, Europe. That's where the minerals land. And let me tell you this, and a little message to Rory. They are wetting themselves on a protest, mate. They're desperate to avoid any protest. They're desperate to stop that. Because the moment that happens, it's game over. Hasta la vista, baby. You understand me? They're done at you. The connection between the supporters and the club owners, tatters. Investment, tatters. 6 billion profits, 7 billion profits, tatters. Everything. Their whole project in the bin, in the woods. And we're drinking in all the Clownlake tears, let's have it right. And all the directors and all the wrong ends and all the platforms forcing their narratives, you're all in the mud. There's nothing you can do about it. And it will come. But just know, just remember, the one individual that has been calling out for this since day one. That's Johnny Minerals, mate. And we will continue to push that. Because this is a disgrace and embarrassment to our football club. We got rival supporters. Rival supporters are tweeting out. They don't value anything, these owners. They don't value a Cobham player from 6 years old as captain England, played for Chelsea, performed, been one of their best players, wants to stay, and they want to gut him out. So what do they value? What do they value? Do you think they value the players they got now? Enzo Fernandez is pissed that he's not getting the same money as Reece James. He's pissed, mate. So's Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer wants his wages, mate. Being our best player. What are we doing here? So careful, Clownlakey. You're bringing Osimhen. Yeah, you don't choke because you're penny pinchers. You got all that to come with a wage structure, beachhead, multi-club, monetized content. Yeah, as Johnny Minerals would say, let's have it right. That's going to tatter that. That's going to destroy that, isn't it? Your 150 wage cap's going to be in the bin, mate. What are we doing here? So, The question is this. We know players and loyalty in the game is a dying breed. And what they have done to Conor right now is a carbon copy to what they have done to Mason Mount. If you remember, very closely before they sold him disgracefully to Manchester United, if you remember clearly from Fabrizio Romano, he put out that Mason Mount was offered a 3-year deal. He rejected a new deal. And he said it was a fantastic deal. But I know what the deal was. The deal was 200 grand on a 1-year extension. Conor Gallagher's getting the same treatment. 1-year extension on slightly more money to sell him now in this summer window to maximize profits, to get extra money. That's the truth. So Fabrizio Romano, you should need to be careful, man. You're propping out too much stuff that's exposing you. You got too many deals wrong, like Koundé, Elise. What about the Pedro Lima deal? Another player from Marseille and Bordeaux, wherever it was. You said, here we goes. You gave verbal, here we goes. Let's have it right. Nah, mate. You're a PR Happy Meal merchant now. You're not a journalist. The Pornstein is an outright liar as well. And he's using Simon Johnson from the Pathletic, their platform, quote tweeting him, saying that Conor was offered a 3-year deal on similar wages to top earners at Chelsea. It's lies. It's fabricated. It's absolute rubbish. Do you know why? Because A, the deal's non-existent, and B, they're doing exactly what they've done to Mason Mount. They want to feed an agenda on Conor Gallagher, like all these wrong-uns went on their platforms coming at Conor Gallagher, didn't they? Did they not? He's rejected a great deal. He doesn't love us. He's not proper Chels. He's a money-grabbing bastard. Let's have it right. That's the agenda. But you don't know what you're talking about, mate. You never do. You talk shite. And that's why we are where we are. Now, I've accepted it. I know our club's in the gutter. I've been telling everyone it is. And do you know what's funny, yeah? You little wrong-uns, you little agenda merchants, yeah? Look at you all now speaking my narratives. Look at you all. Where'd you get those narratives? Because you ain't got it from your own brain. You've been watching me. And my voice is louder than the lion, bruv. I am the lion. And when you prod a lion and you take the piss and you ridicule and you slander, be very careful when you poke that lion. Because one day that lion wakes up in that jungle he owns and he'll rip the shit out of everyone. So show your respect and know where it comes from. Let's have it right. Smash the like button, every single one of you in here. Smash the like button. If you do not stand up for what's right for this football club, you're irrelevant. You're a cancel culture at our football club. You're a Clownlake merchant. You're a PR merchant. You are a brown envelope minion, and you're only doing it for the clicks, engagements, and to not get cancelled by the clowns themselves. Because there is no other channel on any channel that exists that is getting the treatment that I get, that gets the cancel culture that I'm getting. No other channel. No other channel gets shadow banned. No other channel gets their subscribers getting unsubscribed. No other channel gets their subscribers not being able to comment, like, donate, see my platform multiple times. Only the Minerals FC. So if you do not speak the true narrative, then just get in the bin. Go on some rivals platforms and talk your waffle there. Go onto the terraces and speak your waffle. Because you don't know shit. And you're deluded. And our club is falling brick by brick. It's just in tatters. And we're an empty shell right now. And the heart and soul of this football club is the supporters at this football club. We are the only life left, the only blue blood in this club. And that's been infiltrated. Divide, conquer, gender merchants, narrative setters, brown envelopes. What benefits can I get? What engagements can I get? What can I get out of this? What can I get? Not what can we get for our Chels. It's what can I get from Chels. Let's have it right. This is not Chelsea. And anyone who thinks that it is, you don't know Chelsea then, clearly. You ain't been watching Chelsea long enough. You must be little Twitter virgins, you know? You're probably playing with your AI and you're watching your football manager. You know what I'm saying? You're watching all that shit. Playing it. Oh, look at this guy. He's got 160 potential ability out of 200. That's what Football Manager says. He's a baller. That's what they're going by. That's what these clans are going by. Yeah? Why was Conor Gallagher screaming at a suit and boot at Cobham yesterday? Let's have it right. Why is Conor Gallagher getting rattled? Because he's not valued. He's been disrespected. He's been thrown under the bus. That's why Conor came out via Sky Sports and Nizar Kinsella, because he's a wet wipe, flip-flop merchant. All these brown envelopes, they'll go to the player, they'll go to the club, they'll go to any narrative and they'll push it out. Why? Because it's click engagement and it's them reporting because they're snakes and ladder merchants. And everyone falls for it every single time. Every single time. And Conor Gallagher says via Nizar Kinsella, Conor believes he's good enough and he can fight to get into Enzo Mascara's first team. Go on, my son. Proper Chelsea, but fight for it. Don't let him force you out. I said to Conor, we said it on this stream. Conor, don't let him force you out. You do what you need to do the right thing for you and the club and your family. And that's what's important. These lot don't value you. They don't value your family. They don't value that you're Chelsea. They don't value nothing that you've done last season. They don't value Trevoh Chalobah. They don't value his bringing up from Chelsea Football Club since the age he was a kid. They don't value what he's done. They don't care, bruv. All they value is pound notes and what value are you? And yes, you're pure profit. That's all they value, bruv. Yeah? That's all they value. They'll only value that, bruv. Yeah? Mud them. Stay. And if it means you stay on the bench or you're at the squad, I guarantee Conor this, every supporter will see right through it. And if he goes, every supporter at the grounds, not the brainwashed ones or the ones that are bought or manipulated, the Chelsea that stay out of YouTube, stay out of Twitter, just see it for what it is. They know Conor's worth more than 35 million, number one. Number two, they know he's good enough. He's better than Enzo Fernandez right now. Better than Lavia. And what's Kevin Drewsbury wedding all done? Everyone's getting excited over him over one game. He looks all right, don't get me wrong. But you need a bit of squad rotation, don't you? Oh, no. Drewsbury Weddingall's going to play in the middle. Oh, no, hold on a minute. No. They told us Cole Palmer's going to play number 10 in the middle. Flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. You're getting exposed. You're getting exposed. And we'll continue to expose it. Yeah? You ain't shutting me up, bruv. No one's doing zippy on me, mate. Yeah? None of that. None of that. Let's have it right. We land it. So, like I say, Conor will land it. Trevoh Chalobah's already landing it. And the reason Trev's already landing it is because Trev's rejected deals that are not good enough for him and he doesn't want. And he's good enough as a player. And he'll wait when the time's right. Plus, he's got 4 years on his deal. But someone explain to me, Conor's got a year or just under a year and they want 35 million from Atletico Madrid, which they won't pay anyway. All right. I believe it's more than that they're asking for. I think they're close to 50 million. All right. But now they're cutting it down to 35 million. But he's on less than a 1 year deal. Trevoh, on the other hand, he's got 4 years left on his deal and they only want 25 million for him. Can someone explain that to me in football accounting terms, how that works? Because I'm sure a player that's on a longer contract has more value, no? Or you want to clear his contract because he's on a contract for 4 years that you haven't paid yet. So what's 25 million going to do? All that's important is that 25 million goes on the books right now, that they can use it, and they'll deal with that later because they'll flip some other young kid for profit that they've loaned out to Strasbourg or wherever they've loaned them out to. That's the game. It's the conveyor belt at Chelsea. It's a conveyor belt at Chelsea. It always has been a conveyor belt. Ever since I told you about this model, kindergarten FC model. Young kids, high potential, data driven, AI scouting that Burnley and MLS use, the AI merchants that they are. Kerry Winstanley, Stuart Little, the millions of scouts. Let's not forget, they stripped Neil Bath and Fraser out of the club. They forced them out, to have it right, factual, yeah. And they promoted Joe Shields to that position. And now he's hiring an army of scouts to scout under 13s, under 12s, under 15s, under 16s, whatever it is. Yeah? So have it right. That's the model. They're not interested in buying proven elite winning players or buying any experience or elite generals or anyone over the age of 25. Simon Phillips, you're in the mud. Retract your statement of they've scrapped the under 25 model because we clearly ain't. And don't bring me Tosin as an excuse. He was a free transfer. What are we doing here, bruv? On tuppence wages. So this is where we are. And they will continue to do it until the Chelsea stand up. And the more and more platforms that speak out about it and call it out, be very careful, you're going to get cancelled. Be very careful, they're going to try and stop you, yeah? And they're going to try and do things to you. So be very, very careful that you stay and stick with it if you truly love this football club. Because some things in life are free, bruv. And that's love. Money means nothing. You can have all the money in the world and it doesn't mean you live life. You know what I'm saying? Life is where the heart is and the home is, bruv. And our home is Chelsea Football Club. And our home has been daylight, had a burglary, bruv. Robbery. We have been robbed, stripped, violated, disgraced, embarrassed. And we need to claim what's rightfully ours, mate. And we need to make a stand. Let's have it right. That's the message, bruv. That's the message, loud and clear. You see Olivia Bazaglo, yeah? She loves Chelsea Football Club. She truly loves Chelsea Football Club. And I've met her and I've seen her and I've spoken to her. I said, don't worry, I'll say what you can't say. You're in that game now. She went on Sky Sports and had to announce this news about Conor Gallagher, where she knows full well it's all a load of bangers and mash waff. And she has to put her emotion to the side because now she's part of the brown envelope matrix narrative and that's her job. She's scripted. She has to say what she says. And she's not saying anything wrong. I'm not saying to her, but now she's with them. She's rolling with them, bruv. That's it. I know who she is. I won't come at her. People will come at her, but you don't come at her. She's truly Chelsea. Rory, on the other hand, flip-flop merchant, agenda merchant, forced out our Thomas Tuchel, forced out Potter after wanting him. Wishy-washy, touches slightly on Meatloaf Bowley, calls out Meatloaf Bowley, doesn't call out Igbali and Jose Feliciano. It's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field. Yeah, great one, mate. None of the supporters clock on to that, by the way. You never see him tweeting that out. Do you see Alex Goldfish's and all these big accounts? Do they tweet that out about Jose Feliciano? What he said? What he disgracefully said? He outright told every Chelsea supporter when they bought the club, it's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field, which is important, he says, but it's obviously not as important as making money, mate. So what ambition is there for footballing reasons? There ain't none. The squad assemblement tells you that. The structure tells you that. The PR Happy Meals tells you that. The fact that they've gutted everything elite out of our football club tells you that. The fact that they've disregarded Cobham tells you that. They forced out all our Cobham players for profit that tells you that. They fed narratives and false narratives to false agenda and hate on these players. Meatloaf Bowley goes on Twitter and likes tweets slandering players, going in Twitter spaces with all these accounts going, sell Mount, sell this player, get rid of them, listen to us, we love you, Bowley. Yeah, do you love him now? Do you love him? Are you liking this treatment of Conor Gallagher? Because you loved it with Mason Mount, because you believed all the narrative. But now all of a sudden, oh, we're upset with Conor now, a lot of these accounts, and you know who you are. You're upset now. What are you upset for? You don't give a shit. If you gave a shit when you knew what was going on with Matt, you would have made a stand. But you didn't. You're sellouts. And you all want to get up the ladder. Yeah? There ain't no ladder for the Minerals FC. We fly, mate. Yeah? We fly. You understand me? Let's have it right. Meatloaf Bowley's a liar, mate. Facts. He's an outright liar. Do you know what he said? It's exactly as we drew it up 2 games after Pochettino, and then we got rid of him because he didn't want to be a yes man anymore. Tom Ruddy didn't want a PR for the Enzo Fernandez situation, and his PR Happy Meals weren't good enough, so we had to ship him out. We had to ship out Neil Bath. We had to ship out Fraser because, yeah, they've been at Cobham for, before Roman, and they built the academy. And they're part of Chelsea's success, but we don't value them because they won't do what we tell them because we blocked every pathway from Cobham to the first team because the first team's our Cobham Academy. Let's have it right. Yeah. But I tell you what, guys. Yeah, it's exactly as we drew it up. We fed you all the false narratives, our agenda, and you all buying into it. Yes, you are. You're buying into it. Yeah. So over 1 billion spent, and we still need a spine. We still need experience. We still need although we bought 5 goalkeepers, by the way, since they've come in. One of them will land. One of them might be decent. It's the luck of the draw these days. These Clownlakes are playing the National Lottery lucky dip with Chelsea Football Club in the transfer market. That's what they're doing. And by the way, Meatloaf Bowley, Kerry Winstanley, I want you to go and tell them to get out. Go and tell them, Kerry Winstanley, Stuart Little, the wrong uns that they are, the little yes men that they are the ones that have done the dirt on everyone at Chelsea for these clowns because they're ordered to. It's yes, sir. Please, sir. 3 bags full, sir. How many back shots can I get off you, sir? You know what I'm saying? You can't be me. As much as you want to be, you can't be me. So when you go on Talk Sport, Jennings, all right, remember what narratives you set to get where we got to. So don't try and be the big daddy bollocks of I love Chelsea and my club's in tatters and it's a disgrace. It's been a disgrace ever since they walked through the door. You had an agenda on Don Roman Abramovich. Let's not forget that. But now you're on it. You keep landing it, my son. And you do it for Chelsea. So as we move on, we've seen all the tweets. Gallagher loves the club and believes he could survive Enzo Mascara. Nizar Kinsella. Justin, Conor Gallagher's career at Chelsea looks to be almost over. Chelsea offered him 2+1 deal. Not any longer. Apparently it's a 3+1 deal, by the way. Toothpick Jacobs and Fabrizio Romano and Paulstein, who, let's have it right. Let's get it up for everyone to expose their fraudulent narratives. Let me get it up. 1 second. Big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Every single one of you. Here it is. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Conor Gallagher. Let's go, bruv. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. That's the point. You just don't know. Boom. Let's have it right. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, you agenda merchants, your Pornsteins, your Fabrizio Romanos, your Nizar Kinsellas, your Simon Johnson, your Bobby Vincent, and the Toothpick Jacobs. They gave me ice cream at half time. Hee. I got ice cream. I'm such a little brown envelope, and I love to have an ice cream. So have it right. You can see the timing to these tweets, 17 seconds, 1 minute for Fabrizio Romano, straight after Pornstein. And Pornstein is quoting Simon Johnson's pathetic article, which Simon Johnson didn't even put out till 3 minutes after Pornstein, because Pornstein's the ringleader, bruv. Nizar Kinsellas 2 minutes after Fabrizio Romano. So we're going through the rankings, guys. David Pornstein is number 1 on Clownlake. Yes, man tax. In the pocket. Fabrizio Romano, I think he's just as equal, but we'll put him as number 2 because I don't want to make it too obvious, because he's just a PR merchant. He's a celebrity in the game. Pornstein's not a celebrity. He's meant to be a credible journalist, guys. Yeah. Nizar Kinsella 3rd. Simon Johnson 4th. Bobby Vincent, me. And Toothpick Jacobs. Let's have it right. We know about Toothpick Jacobs, don't we, guys? Toothpick Jacobs loves to try and get up the ladder, doesn't he? He got blacklisted by the BBC, mate, didn't he? For trying to sabotage reports and narratives and leaking information. And he logged out of his computer and they found out and he left the building. He was recorded, bruv. Yeah? And I'm going to trust these brown envelopes that are most corrupt to push the narrative that Conor Gallagher was offered a 3-year deal for the second time. Not one time, second time. They didn't even offer it once. Pornstein, Fabrizio, Johnson, Kinsella, Vincent, Jacobs. Let's have it right. They didn't even offer it once. So let's have it right. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras in here. Supporting, bruv. We move. All right, let me run through some of these. Big up Forrestan. He says, do the gun signs the players do. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, bruv. I'm not imitating that ridiculous shit. I'm not doing that. This is serious on here. We don't muck around here. We can do a bit of this, though. Bit of football therapy, guys. What's he saying these days? Is it amazing at Chelsea? Look at the way we played. I can really see it all coming together like George Benson, didn't he? 6 things we learned today about Chelsea. I'm so excited. You could see it all coming together against Club America. Part-timers. They play like they've got cement in their boots and they're on speed, bruv. Grasshoppers on speed with cement in their boots. Who ain't even better than Wrexham. What are we doing here, bruv? Let's judge it in the season before we all start getting excited. But why? You need a push. You need a prop. This excitement. Everyone's got to be positive. Do you think the Chelsea supporters are positive knowing that their Cobham boys getting thrown in a dumpster? Shut up. Get out of here, bruv. Big up Brian. We're here to stay. You inverted Clownlake dweebs. Let's have it right. I inverted the Clownlake merchants, bruv. We invert them 24/7. Clownlake stripped. Oh, forget that wrong and bruv. Chris Wood to Arsenal. Big up to you, my geezer. He's a Minerals FC Ultra. He says, big up, Minerals. Haven't caught you live for a while, but loving the playback videos, geez. Keep landing it, brother. Mate, forget that, bruv. Let's have it right. We're only on here now. It's the Minerals FC exclusive, bruv. Exclusive. Big up to Chris Wood to Arsenal. Do you really want Chris Wood to Arsenal, bruv? Or is that just Bants, bruv? But let's have it right. He's a gooner, clearly. Or is he a Spursy? I don't know. I can't tell. Let us know in the chat. But you're going to get the greatest owner in world football that this fan base are trying to slander and say we're on a decline under Roman. He wasn't allowed in the country for 5 years, mate. He had sanctions on him, mate. He won us the Europa League, got us top 4 with a transfer ban, lost Eden Hazard, brought through his Cobham players that he adored and he built, and he won us the Champions League and the Club World Cup, Super Cup, and got us top 4. We weren't on no decline. That was just Chelsea Football Club, winners, elite mentality, generals. What are we now, mate? What are you propping now? Failure says it all, doesn't it? Big up to you, my geezer. Respect you. All right, let's move. Let's keep going. Keep going. Big up to Matthew. He says, Italian journalists are reporting that Arsenal and Napoli agreed on fee for Osimhen. Arsenal will get him. Chelsea owners hype the fans for no reason. They hyped to cover up that Enzo Fernandez was coming back to the squad. Nothing more, nothing less. Just facts. Now, Gyökeres, who I want, as well as Osimhen, I want both. One of them. Gyökeres I rate highly, and I think he's a baller. Liverpool are sniffing on Gyökeres, and they're willing to pay 65 million, 70 million, whatever it is, maybe more. Arsenal need a striker, but you're about to buy that. Is it Malia, the Spanish player, the one of Euros, midfielder, sort of like a Xhaka position? To have it right. Well, you're getting him for 30 odd million, 25 million, something cheap. Well, let's have it right. Osimhen to Arsenal is not a bad shout. Italian journalists, Fabrizio Romano, Ponzi, you got to understand something with journalists who majority of the time are PR merchants. They're PR, they're marketing, they're not journalists. They push out the narratives and scripts they've been given. It's not like they're getting an exclusive. The exclusive that you think it is that they're finding out through their links. Their links are directly from agents, players, club directors, club owners. Do you not believe that the Italian journalists, for the benefit of Napoli, are propping Osimhen to create a bidding war because Napoli want the most money for him? That's how the game works. Chelsea have done Napoli a favour because Osimhen has agreed with PSG terms, everything, wants to go there, happy to go there, Champions League football, and PSG are trying to focus on Nico Williams at this moment in time, so they're not going to go and stump up all their money right now until they get players off the books, and they need to replace Mbappe, and maybe they see Nico Williams as that guy. Maybe they're going to look at Kylian Rashford, let's have it right, from United. Who knows, mate? I don't know, bruv. But there could be something in that, and there could not be something in it. The reality is, do I believe Osimhen's coming to Chelsea? We're a long way from Starbucks then, aren't we? If we believe that. Big out the football, Forest Stan says, do football therapy. We just done it, my geezer. You know what I'm saying? And I would do anything for pound notes. Let's have it right. Jose E. Feliciano, the Fugaziano, says, you say our star boy is a racist, but you said, listen, you know what? You're lucky I'm reading that. But all good things, trust me, be patient, my son. Be patient. Respect to you for watching, donating, you know what I'm saying? But be careful the narratives you buy into, my son. Be very, very careful. Big up Adam Rated. He says, gifted 5 Minnals FC memberships. Respect to you, my geezer. Don Roman, salute. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Big up to Adam Rated. He says, Chalobah is 1,000 times better than Badashile. We need Chalobah. I've seen nightmares on the defence line so far. Facts. The defence is shaky. You can see it clear as day. Clear as day. But don't worry. Trevoh will be with the under-23s all season, but we're going to be landing it. As Enzo Mascara came out and said, for sure we're going to concede a lot of goals. I'm not surprised he says that. I'm not surprised he says it. Salute to you, Adam Rated, my geezer. Love. Keep mudding Clownlake. Shills Johnny. Big up to you, Chelsea through and through. Respect to you. Brian says Clownlake capital out. Facts. You don't know what you're doing. Facts. You don't know what you're doing. All of you. Yeah. Roman Abramovich, GOAT owner, Clownlakes are trash. Big up to you, Brian, my geezer. Big up to Kevin. He says Trevoh and Conor made their childhood dreams come true, and it's been ripped away because these clowns have an obsession with South American teenagers. Wow. Not wrong, are you? Not wrong. Like I say, they're better off going to maybe buying a sperm bank at this rate. Everyone seen the cartoon of Meatloaf Bowley going in Brazil, signing some Brazilian player, just some young player. Then he goes to the labour room, signs the baby wrapped up in a blanket, and the baby signs it. And then he goes to the office and sees Erling Haaland with a bunch of tissues on his desk, mate. And he takes a tissue. Let's have it right. Yeah. Disgrace. Mocking us. And that the joke is, that's the truth. People think that they're taking a piss and there's agenda on Chelsea. No, they're calling it out for what it is, mate. They're calling it out for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Trevoh Chalobah and Conor Gallagher, man. Proper Chelsea, bro. Proper Chelsea. Yeah. Clownlake out. That's where we are on the Minerals FC. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Get used to it. Embrace it. Drink them minerals in. Yeah. Drink those minerals in. And we're also hearing Chelsea are monitoring Murillo. Forest value him at 55 to 60 million. Why? What are we doing here? I understand Chelsea keep pushing and advancing for Gabriel Meck deal with Gremio. Negotiations underway between clubs. Chelsea are opening talks after players giving the green light to the project. Of course he's giving the green light to the project. No one even knows who he is, bruv. He's 16 years old, mate. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And why is everyone pushing the narrative that Conor's got a deadline? He's got to wait. The clowns are pushing the deadline. The clowns are pushing the deadline because they're desperate for the pound notes. They want to get the deal done. They're outright going, getting the guy on Sky Sports to push the narrative that Chelsea owners and Chelsea club are doing Conor a favour. And then he goes, but there's a counter story that they're forcing him out. Mate, they're forcing him out. Stonewall clear as day. And we know he's going to get shipped unless he stops it and forces them to have no power. And he's got all the power. The power's with him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no elite players now coming to Chelsea, bruv. It's all Cole Palmer. He's the star boy. Meatloaf Bowley's going to rebrand him now. What? Let me land it for you. What do you think? He gets caught by the sun on a yacht in the ocean somewhere? You think that just happens by coincidence, mate? That's there to create hype. Paparazzi. Celebrity style, bruv. You understand me? It's to increase his value, increase his brand. It's all set up. Everything these clowns do is marketing and PR to cover up. I wouldn't even call them cracks, bruv. This is like a nuclear hit our club and you just got a massive hole, bruv. You can't fill it with no polyfill in the man. There's nothing there to fill with, bruv. No amount of cement will fill this. Yeah? It's all PR, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Spice Girls settings. Not wrong. Just like they did with, what's his name? David Beckham. Yeah? Same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we're going now. This is where we're going. Smash the like buttons, everyone. Smash that like button. Yeah? What's sad is no young player at Cobham that is currently there is going to want to stay at Chelsea and is going to want to force their way out like Rio did at 14 years old. At as young as 14 years old, he knows, and his family and his team know, the best route for his career, the best path for his career is not at Chelsea. Does that not scare everyone? That young 14-year-old is thinking that way. What do you think our current players that are meant to be star boys, overpaid players, on overpaid wages for being unproven on just potential and coming to our elite football club? What do you think? Do you think they don't really care about football? Eventually, they're going to clock on. Eventually, they know that this project's a shambles. It's a circus. And they're going to force their way out. Yeah? They're not going to listen to anything anymore. And they're going to know all the PR. They're NDA'd up. They have to do what they're told. Every single player has to do what they're told. Facts. So, that's my point, mate. What young player, not only from our academy currently, but what other players that are known and young and quality, like Elise, do they want to come to Chelsea? No. Spoke to the owners, had a meeting with them and said, what the hell's going on here, bruv? Yeah, I'm good with Bayern Munich. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to come to Chelsea. But the players, they know football and they see right through it. They know the game. They know how a football club should be run. They can smell and sense the intent to compete. There is none of that at Chelsea because the sense and the intent is to make as much profit as possible out of our football club. And that's the mentality from the top. It's not Roman mentality of I'm not here to take risks. Football's too risky to make profits. I'm here to have fun and win and be successful. So have it right. It's the opposite what we got our football club. And these lot got an agenda on Roman. Never forget that. Every single one of them got an agenda on Roman. Yeah? Yeah, Tyreek George will be sold. Facts. You know what I'm saying? He'll be sold. So, this is to do with the snakes that are in the belly of the beast at Chelsea Football Club. And that beast is Clownlake. And those snakes in the belly of the beast have infiltrated our Cobham, infiltrated our blue blood DNA, our winning mentality, and everyone in the fan base and all these platforms and all these large institutions and governing bodies have allowed this. We don't. And that's why we're getting cancelled all the time. Shadow bans the lot. Everyone's trying, bruv. Try. So have it right. These are probably the type that buy that football kit that these clowns went and got Eden Hazard to go and do a free video, personalised video with the name of him saying all this because it's AI generated. Do you think Eden Hazard's going to walk in and do that whole thing for every single name? Think about how many names are being put on that list. I don't know. You tell me, bruv. That new kit is is literally trust the cum shot. So have it right. Because that's all I see on it. I can't see anything else. Let me know if you see anything else, bruv. Yeah? I see a swimming pool of semen, mate. That's what I see. And the badge is like a rainbow lit up. You know? It's embarrassing. So their sales were rock bottom and they needed Eden Hazard's PR. That's how they do it. It's a great trick, great tactic. Minerals FC Ultras have told me. They've told me. So let's have it right. This is what it is. This is what it is. This is how they move, mate. Yeah? Let's have it right. Let me have a look at something here. Let's look at Toothpick Jacobs, who says, Chelsea will hold talks with Conor Gallagher and try to resolve his future today. They don't want any bad blood. You don't want any blue blood at Chelsea, and that's not bad blood. That's blue blood. You don't want that. I don't know what your blood is. Probably green, mate. Yeah? But it ain't blue. What's the bad blood for? The fact that you're treating Conor like absolute trash and shit? Disregarding him? Showing no value? Not offering him? Lying in the press? He sees it all? You think he's stupid? But he's got you by the nutsack because it's up to him what he does. And that's the beautiful thing about the game. It's beautiful. Drink them minerals in. You know what I'm saying? So Toothpick Jacobs then goes on and says, recognising his status at the club, he's turned down 3 new contract offers. 3 new contract offers. So Toothpick Jacobs is saying 3. This was 6 hours ago. So now they're saying that they tried to offer him another contract. It's a load of waffle, mate. It's a 1-year extension, if you're lucky. Yeah. And he ain't signing it because he's not stupid. And the offer is still on the table. There's no table, bruv. As a Kanye Goat West would say, how can that be on the table when I am the table? You can't negotiate with me on the table because I am the table, bruv. Conor Gallagher's the table in this negotiation. He decides, bruv. He's the table you're trying to sit at, but he will dictate it, bruv. So have it right. Never forget that. Let's mud this one. Let's do this one now. Chelsea won't allow Conor Gallagher to leave for free transfer next year. Further talks will be held today with hope of resolving his future. Ryan Taylor Sport, never heard of him. But that's facts. The false tactics, the fraudulent narratives, the lies, the dictatorship that they are putting on the journalists, yeah, fraudulent journalists, because journalists are meant to tell the truth. They don't tell the truth. They tell what the narrative is, what narrative they're given. They do what they're told because they need to get paid. You think journalists make their lot of money? They make their money this way. That's why it's so hard to be a journalist, because if you do what you're told, you land big money, mate. Big cash injections, mate. Yeah? Well, this is where we are now. This is where we are. It has now come out latest. A meeting on Friday warned Conor Gallagher that he may not be allowed to train with the squad or use the first team building. That's the Times. If everyone accepts this treatment, you know what side of the fence they're on, and you know who they're defending. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and exactly, bruv, exactly. A certain individual that everyone props, no one bats an eyelid on him whatsoever. But Conor gets his treatment, and Trevoh gets his treatment. Tells you the ones that are feeding agendas, be very careful about them. Be very careful about them. They're flip-flop merchants. It's a disgrace. It's grim. It's out of order. Salute to all my Minerals FC ultras. Smash that like button. Every single one of you. I want to see what other ball they put. But the one thing I want to put is certain accounts are putting out this now, guys. For Chelsea, first. Similar thing to Mason Mount, was it not? Except Gallagher played not even in his position, really. Didn't even play in his position. Mount played out of position and got 30 GA. And he had number one. He was first in every department. So have it right. And the quote from Coal World account says, "These owners are truly clowns." Where does everyone think the name Clownlake comes from? Oh, let's have it right, bruv. Let's have it right. We landed. It's like, Meatloaf Bailey, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant. And I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea. And I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant at Barley. What a load of bollocks. Oh, land it. Land it. Listen, whether you think Conor or Trev are world-class players, elite, or you just think they're good, whatever it is, there is no justification for the way they are being treated. And it is a disgrace that is so publicly put out there, which is why they're scared of leaks in the club. But these players, you know what the difference is between Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah in this moment in time? Trevoh Chalobah signed a new contract, yeah? 5-year extension. I think it was, or 4 years. And I've got the statement from Meatloaf Bowley and Igbali, Siri Merchant, saying we're so happy to have Trevoh Chalobah sign. He's an exceptional talent. He's been Chelsea all his career since a child. And we're so happy to have this player at Chelsea to do great things, to only force him out in the reserves. But there was an NDA in that. And that's why I think Trev's not standing up or saying anything. He's silently moving, bro. And he will do what's best for him, and salute to him. Conor Gallagher, on the other hand, he hasn't signed a contract with Clownlake. He's got no NDA. They're even more scared. What will Conor say? Because Conor can say whatever he wants. If you noticed, yeah, he's sort of using certain avenues to speak his side. And that's what you got to focus on. And what I've been telling you is the truth. Is the truth with Conor. What's happening? All these kids have been bought, and they've been bought to sell with a fee in mind. And that is it, bruv. These clowns don't value anything. They don't even care about the game football. Do you know what Meatloaf Bowley says? You know, I built so many, when I build teams, I built teams. You ain't built nothing, mate. You didn't even build the Dodgers team. They've won one World Series in 11 years now, 12 years. And that's deemed a success. They've spent the most money, and yet they sign a superstar here and there on the biggest wages. For what? Because that's the mentality in that game, in that sport. The culture is not the same. Moneyball culture, baseball, NFL, NBA. It's not the same culture, but the monetary structure is what they want to bring to Chelsea, and it's not going to work, mate. That's the difference, bruv. Conor needs to speak out. Everyone needs to speak out, bruv. Everyone needs to speak out, bruv. Big up Chelsea Empire. I hope your father-in-law's doing well, my geezer, and recovering. And RIP to your old man. Let's have it right. Big up my bro says, I'm resending my super chat. I sent one 1 hour before the show. Keep landing, bro. Much respect. Respect to you, my geezer, and salute, bruv. Salute to you, Chelsea Empire. It's come out by Fritz Romano, the merchant, 8 hours ago. This is another narrative he's put out. Chelsea didn't offer Conor Gallagher a longer deal, as they were concerned that in high possession system under Maresca, he'd only be a squad player. Decision time for the player. What a joke, bruv. And people treat Fabrizio Romano and Paulstein as the messiahs, bruv. Get out of it, man. They're not gurus, bruv. They're in the pocket of Clownlake and anyone else, whoever can get their pound notes. End of story, bruv. So let's have it right. Big up to everyone in here. I want you all to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah?
I work 20 hours per fucking day, and I don't accept that someone goes on Twitter with no face, with no name, just joking with myself and saying this kind of shit.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Cucucucurea, se come una paella. Cucucucurea, se bebe una estrella. Jala, tiembla, que viene cucurea. Jala, tiembla, toma una galleta.
Cucurella. He's got his advert for Estrella, and I remember chanting that chant at Everton away, Goodison Park. Let's have it right. We were chanting that like that. It was fantastic, bruv, until everyone started coming at him and going, nah, he's shit. And I was the one that filmed him and said, stop coming at him. Back your players, bruv. Yeah. Now, the players are not, you know what I mean? We've got so much to see now. We've got so much to see, bruv. Yeah, his hair is fucking massive. Let's have it right. You know it. So big up to him. He's acknowledging the Chelsea supporters. He didn't do his gorilla. He didn't do that one. He had to do the Chelsea one. So respect to him, bruv. Even though his hair's red, man. What we doing? He needs light blue or something. You know what I'm saying? But big up to everyone. Respect to everyone in here. smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. What we say and what we know, the current state of Chelsea is what?
This is not Chelsea.
Salute to everyone. Love to everyone. Keep winning in life. Put all your comments down below. Smash the like button. Make sure you do subscribe. Respect. We move.
Abramovich.